Hello everybody, my name is Jens Page, and today we'll be looking at LEGO set 7914, the Mandalorian Battle Pack. The set was released in 2011, and it retailed for about €15. I can't find the actual price, but it was like $13, and I can't remember any time where we had a set for $13 or euros. So I believe it was like €15. And I got mine in combination with my AAT and some other sets with the Bounty Hunter Assault Gunship. So for like at a bulk price, but I would say it was like €5. And it contains 4 minifigures, and they are exactly the same except for their accessories. So let me just start with them. So as for these figures, they're exactly the same. They're Mandalorians from the era of Death Watch, where Pre Vizsla was in charge. And I'll take a look at this one, and I quite like them. They have a dark blue color with then a dark gray, light gray details, and simple blue arms and legs, and a gray jetpack, and I quite like them. Their face print is also all the same, with just a regular face print, nothing much. And only their weapons are different. Like this one has a really big gun, slightly smaller, 2 pistols, and a more stationary, like sniper rifle-ish. And as for the back of the minifigures, it is printless. It's plain, but it also doesn't need to have any prints because it has the jetpack on it. I would say all times. So let's get into the vehicle and the build. Let's start with the stationary. Well, it's like a bunker-ish thing with a big cannon on here, and you can pick one of the minifigures, set him back, well, next door, and he's protected, and he has a big gun to shoot at somebody else. It isn't that interesting of a build. It's just something where if you have a lot of them, it would look kind of cool. Nothing much. I do like the interesting part usage of this wheel, like protection piece, where they use it on its side, and therefore you get a pretty interesting and good round part. Now it fell off. Doesn't really matter. Now for the speeder bike. It's a pretty simple speeder, but it is accurate. I've seen the show, and they have speeders that, well, look quite like this. Well, my piece is pretty loose. I do have a loose piece here, but it's not that bad. And as you hear, you can put on a figure right here, and you can make him hold the handlebars. I'm not going to do much about it, but it looks pretty cool. And as for the coloring, with the with the blue and the gray, it looks like really cool. They look like pretty unified, and so that's something I really like about this era of, well, the Mandalorians in this era of Star Wars, especially the Lego sets. They have a pretty unified color scheme, where they have gray and blues primarily. Even when Darth Maul took over, they still have gray and blue. So it looks like a unity. And that's the one thing I do have a gripe with the newer Mandalorian Battle Pack, where you can't easily fit them in the same era, because they don't have the blue and gray primarily colors of the figures themselves, or even the red and black. No, they have like different colors. I'll get into that later in another video. And their vehicles shouldn't align with this. That's my only gripe, because I'm planning on building like Mandalore throne room, and these things, they would fit really well, but the newer ones wouldn't. So it's too bad. If I want to make a custom army, I would need more of this set, and they're more expensive to get. Well, obviously. So let's get on to my final thoughts. So for my thoughts, do you want to buy this set? I say yes. Well, most of the sets I have, I'm going to say yes, but especially this one. If you want to make a Mandalore, well, yeah, if you want to make a Mandalore in the time where Pre Vizsla was leading Death Watch, then they're amazing. If you want to do a more recent set, where it's more considered in the time of the beginning of the Mandalorian, then less so. I would just buy the new set and get like a couple of those and mix them around. But it is a really great set, and it isn't that expensive. If you can find it secondhand for about 15 to 20 euros or dollars or whatever currency you use, it's pretty great to get. And the vehicles, you can mass these vehicles, and I will say you will eventually get bored of this part, but you can mix them around, and at the point where if you want to have 20 of this set, you will probably have other pieces to construct a better version of whatever you want to have. So that's what I have to say about the set. It's an amazing one if you want to buy, if you want to make like Mandalore at that point. And I certainly do want to make Mandalore in that time where Pre Vizsla and Darth Maul were in charge. And so I'm going to rebuild that eventually. And this set helps. The other one, not so much. But it's a great set. And if you get the chance to buy it, I would do it. But that's everything I want to say for this video. I have a speed build, which you can find in the description down below. And I have more speed builds and reviews out there. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe while you're at it. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.